Drylands, like these in Kenya, are home to more than 2 billion people around the world. Despite their challenging climates, they can be rich in natural resources, providing valuable grazing, food, fuel, medicines and construction materials to those who live in them. Yet in recent times, traditional ways of managing the land have been overridden by a destructive competition for resources. In some places, discriminatory laws and shifts to more intensive agriculture have increased the problems caused by an already uncertain climate. The results are environmental damage and deep rural poverty. In Garba Tula, in the northeast of Kenya, IUCN and the Wildlife Resource Advocacy Programme are working with local people and authorities to ensure the fair and sustainable use of their dryland ecosystem. Central to this project is making sure that governments rethink and protect the community-based practices of local farmers. Here, the local vet has just removed a burdock seed from this cow's eye, allowing it to return to graze in the communal pastures with the rest of its owner's herd. Cattle like these are of great importance to the 40,000 people in Garba Tula whose livelihoods depend on them for food and income. For the rest of Kenya also, this method of mobile pastoral farming accounts for 50% of Kenya's agricultural gross domestic product. Yet, in recent times, such traditional pastoralism has been criticised as a backward mode of agriculture that ties its workers to poverty, as well as leading to desertification and the decline of wild animal species. IUCN is working to reverse these negative assumptions. Recent studies have shown that nomadic farming is 20% more productive than ranching in terms of annual calf and milk production. From the conservation perspective, pastoral grazing is now understood to enhance biological diversity within the wider ecosystem, to stimulate the growth of pastures, reduce the presence of weeds, and improve mineral and water processes. Unlike more intensive forms of agriculture that leave the soil exposed to the effects of erosion and carbon loss, pastoral farming gives security to both people and nature. As a result, IUCN aims to protect pastoralism by working with local representatives to ensure that traditional rights of resource access are recognised by the government.
The main focus of the project is documenting the traditional knowledge, the indigenous knowledge of the pastoralists, and taking it to a level where that particular knowledge is a bylaw at the county level.
A second aspect of protecting pastoral farming's future involves working with farmers themselves to improve the sustainable use of their resources. Building better water storage and drainage systems, for instance, can help raise water tables for the whole region, as well as providing for livestock.
Over 400 cows per day for this well. The water level gets recharged. But this is very labor intensive. The project is looking for a better technology, a better way that can free labor and improve their livelihood.
The project has also opened up new opportunities for development and investment, such as linking pastoralists to markets and the creation of an eco-tourist village.
We come with an intention to promote our culture. The small amount we are getting from the tourists, we use to educate our children. We can sell our curio artifacts to the guests, and also the guests can come and sleep in our bandas. We have the traditional bandas here.
And finally, by coordinating meetings between the community elders and government representatives, the project is helping develop stronger local voices that in turn can build a more secure future for both Garba Tula's people and its ecosystem. As the projects in Garba Tula are beginning to show, managing such a common pool of resources benefits greatly from closer interaction between local customary practices and national government. Through such changes, this environment will hopefully continue to provide for those that live in it and be a model of sustainability for other dryland areas.